This week's Moment of Science is sponsored by Charleston County Parks.
One of the interesting things about art is that there is this synergy between science, right, craft, and art.
Berardozzi balances both in his workshop, creating plates, dishes, and cups, which he doesn't see as cut and copy stoneware.
When I make a plate, a cup, I see it as an individual sculpture. I may make 2-3 dozen of them, but I really make one plate at a time, and they don't look the same because I stop it when I see there's something interesting happening.
It all begins with clay. It may simply look like the mud we're closely familiar with here in the Lowcountry, but Pluff mud and this clay certainly aren't interchangeable.
So the biggest difference is the clay is an inorganic material. Pluff mud, that's organic material. All that organic material breaks away. There's nothing to hold that together. And in clay, we need things like feldspars, which form crystals. So one clay doesn't do it all.
To create what's known as a clay body, he must mix different types of clay, minerals, to create a medium that's workable, sturdy, and stunning when dry. It's a combination of chemistry, craftsmanship, and preference. Different clays have different grain sizes.
Like porcelain, which is super fine, right? Almost buttery. To the other end of the spectrum is the one that I use that actually has what they call grog in it. It has these larger particle sizes that helps it stand, what we call standing strength.
When dried, his unfinished works of ceramic art take on the natural color of the clay, warm, earthy brown. Additional colors and textures are generated with a glaze containing heavy metals and minerals which brilliantly shine when fired and finished.
Like, for example, blue is cobalt. When it comes to these glazes, I use less,
allowing the clay body to be the main star in his stoneware, which certainly have been a hit with local restaurants who've been using his plates to serve their own works of art. For this week's Moment of Science, I'm Storm Team 2 meteorologist David Dixon.